Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome back to the search for Factorum. Last episode, we were working on the grinder pit, and that's what I've been working on between episodes. I didn't do a whole lot, I just did some sloping and stuff around the edges, but we need to finish that up, so we're going to do that with Wanda, and then I want to get a couple big pieces of wreckage that's off over in the distance over there, so I need a ship that can pick up some large grid, big chunks of ships. So I think what we'll do this episode is we'll build some kind of lifter thing. I don't know what it'll look like. It probably won't look great because I really don't care. I just want to lift up stuff and bring it to the grinder pit. So we'll do that, and then I think I mentioned last episode that we should build a small grid fighter because that's where this kind of all started with the surveyor not doing so well. So we'll work on that. And there's a couple things I need to still finish in the capital ship. So if we get that far, we'll work on that too. So welcome, and I guess we'll go get in Wanda and start with the grinder pit. Thanks for joining me. Okay, Wanda, it's time for you to do some things. Let's go. Oh, grinders are on. Gotta be careful with that. I should probably turn those off, shouldn't I? Yep. Well, let's go up here. Guess I'll park Wanda up again. Locked. Go. Let's turn the grinders off. I don't think I have a button for that. I should probably put a button somewhere. Maybe right there. That might not be a bad idea. Now let me get some parts. We'll make a button, and then we'll do a thing. Turn you off. Now they shouldn't turn on. Here's the grinder pit. Did a little different things on the access panel, nothing major. I have access to underneath just in case I need them, but yeah, this is all I did. Lay some blocks down, make them slopey slope, just so they don't, you know, really get stuck on the sides. They still might because it's not a big slope, but it'll work. And I'm not finished, but that's okay because I don't want to do it anymore. I want to build a ship and put some stuff in this grinder pit. Okay, cool. I think we'll call it there. It's usable. I need to turn the grinders back on so we can grind things up, but before we... Oh, let me show you what I want to get. That's what we'll do. We'll fly over here with Wanda and I'll show you. I think it was over here. This is the ship that's been here a while. It's got a couple reactors on it. It's got a bunch of cargo on it. There's not a lot of cargo in it, but there's some stuff there. There's two halves because I cut it in half. I want to get this to the grinder pit and grind it up for the resources it's got because we can use that to finish off at least this first phase of the capital ship. So yeah, this is what we're aiming for today. And none of my little ships can take this up. So I got to find something with some major thrust and maneuverability to get that from over here all the way back over here and grind it up. Okay, that's done. That's good. Let's turn on the grinder pit so it's ready to go and I don't forget. And then I think what we'll do is we'll build a ship where the surveyor was because that's an empty landing pad and it's a place to build. So we'll head over that way and see what we can come up with. Okay, we have an empty landing pad. We need to fill it with something that can lift big things. I don't know how I'm gonna do it or what it's gonna look like, but I'll have to start with a connector on the bottom and go from there. Some landing gear, some major thrust, and yeah, I guess we'll just start building and see how far we get. Okay, I didn't get very far, and I'm rethinking some things. Like, I really think these thrusters need to go up more, because I need to attach a landing gear and I want to keep it in the center of mass. And if I do that, I'm going to burn things up. So I should probably climb up there and we'll undo these thrusters, because I don't think I can reach them. Oh, I can reach some.
Energy critical.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'll get you in a minute. But I need to go up further. I'm thinking maybe coming up, maybe 2 more, and then over, and then pointing down. Let me get some energy, and then we'll try that. I like that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need the platform. Otherwise, I'm gonna scaffolding everywhere and then fall and probably hurt myself. Where did I put the platform? Oh, where did I put the platform? I park him. I walk right past him. Jeez. I'll get there. I was thinking about all kinds of everything else. All kinds of everything else. Because that's correct. Oh man. This might be kind of a funky episode because I'm not really thinking clearly. Let's rework this and see if we can come up with something better. Control G. And I was looking for some conveyors, I think. Oh man, this is ugly. This is ugly. I'm to the point where I should probably weld most of this up so I can get to it. We still need to add lights. I need probably an antenna and a remote control block. Oh man. I'm trying to cram as much as I can in a small little footprint so that I have maneuverability and keep it light. Do I really need a remote control on this? I'm gonna say no. But I want an antenna, so we'll do that. And some lights. Well, let's get Wanda. We'll weld up what we can. I think we can get most of this. And then we'll see what it looks like. Right now, it looks like, I don't know, a mess. But we'll figure it out. Let's go get Wanda and see what it looks like all welded up. Since I'm over here, I need to do a thing in here to make sure we can weld up the rest of these ion thrusters. These guys. So these guys have 1,000 superconductors in them. And if I look it up, I think I have to go to the production. Yeah, I think so. So if we go to production and I look at superconductors, they take iron and gold. And for ion thrusters, we need, what do we need? Let's go to the big block and we'll look up ions. Ion thrusters, we need gold. Okay, so if I tear down 1,000 superconductors in those jump drives and disassemble them and get some more gold, I can make ion thrusters, which we have a lot to be made. So I don't want to lose all the jump drives. I've got 3, but I think if I lose this one and the one on the other side, we might have enough to finish the rest of the ions on the ship, because I really would like to get the space and just use the ions and not chew up through ice and all that other stuff. And I am wondering if I take a grinder and switch that out with this welder, will that grind off just this jump drive? So let's see if we can do that real quick. All right, if I turn you on, are you gonna grind a whole bunch of stuff? You're not gonna grind anything because you're all on the same grid. Dang it. I thought so. I guess we'll get in Wanda and we'll just go back and work on the lifter ship so we can get that scrap over to the grinder pit. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, cool. Oh man. This thing just, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's totally just a big brick of parts. We need to add some more we need to add downward thrust, period, because we don't have any downward thrust. So I need to add that and some lights, and then we're going to give it a test. Park you up. Oh man, you are just not pretty at all. It's going to be a challenge to see if we can make this look at least halfway decent with some armor, but it's there. I'm going to need some steel for the other thrusters and some lights. There it is. That thing, I don't know, might just get this job done and say, you're going to the grinder pit too. I don't know. I do want to set up a event controller and a timer for all this stuff. So I'll do that real quick and then we'll jump in and see if we can make this work. You know what? Since I'm wanting to keep this pretty compact, and if I'm going to add a timer block and an event controller, those are full-size blocks, and I could stick them back here, and that would be okay, but I want to have some space to put some armor blocks and stuff to where it at least looks like it's somewhat shaped. I don't know if there's any saving this, but what I want to do, I think, to do the timer block and event controller is we'll put a hinge down here, right here, and then we'll convert it to small grid. Get your parts. Let's go ahead and add a small head. We'll do a medium head, and weld you up. And then we can put our event controller and our timer and maybe a programmable block. I don't know, all this stuff, so that we can, you know, park and refill hydrogen, do all the things with the lights, and we should be good to go. Oh, it didn't finish those lights. All right, that one right there. I don't think I can reach it, can I? Nope. No problem. I'll get Wanda over here. We'll weld that real quick. I'll get this done, and then test time it is. Oh, we need some downward thrust. Okay, we are almost there. I just need to finish grouping things up. Then we're ready to give this a test. I just added those two thrusters up top. I don't know why I went with that configuration and didn't just slap them up there, but now he's got some horns. The lifter has horns. I need another timer block. I guess I'll put them over here. We are good to go. We have our little cluster to set up for control, docking and undocking. We should be full with hydrogen. Let's go see if we can pick up a ship. Man, this thing is ugly. I think maybe I can save it with some armor. We'll see. Let's see if first of all, if it does what it's supposed to do when I unlock this connector. Oh no. What is going on? I screwed something up. Dang it. Let me troubleshoot this and then we'll give it a shot. Hold on. Okay. Now I think we're ready. Unlock. Woo! It's got some thrust. And it's got some major. I might have to put... Whoa! Yeah, I might have to put some controls for the gyros on here. But for now, we'll just see if we can lift this sucker up without burning it and put it in the grinder pit. Right there. And we'll switch lock on both of them. So that's 3 and 5. We are switched locked. And I think I want to make sure. Yeah, we should be high enough. Let's see if we can't make it go. I really don't know how to put this in the grinder pit because this is bigger than I thought it was. Let's level off and we'll come down a little bit. Where are we at? Maybe if I put you in this way. Back up a little bit. Let's try that. You ready to give this a shot? This is a big hunk of metal. Let's do it. There it goes. What is going? Oh, you're shooting the ship? Hey, don't. Oh, why? I wanted those parts. Whoa. Dang it. You suck, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to probably do some grinding to get him to go. And that's gonna be fun. Let's set you down out here somewhere. Over here is fine. Shoot. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put some controls on these gyros. Man. Yeah, we're stuck. Whoa. So I'm going to have to cut these ships into smaller pieces. But it's working now. Maybe it'll fit. I'm not in a safe place though. Whoa. Let's see if it works. I think we're stuck. Yeah. I think we're stuck. I will unstick you. Maybe. Oh, I see it. We get this over here. Now? And last piece. Grinder's turned off. This is awesome. We just got a ton of components with that. Pieces are too big. I'm gonna have to be careful with that. I want to fix you. There we go. But I think for the most part, we got it, right? There's some scrap here and there, but I need to, oh man, maybe an action relay on the lifter to tell all the turrets, which is a lot of turrets on the ships and everywhere, to turn off, because now whatever faction I just ground up is not happy with me and I'm not happy with them, so my turrets go off. I'm gonna have to group that. I'll wait and do that because I really want to finish up today with making a small grid fighter that we can haul on our capital ship here. So let me find a place where we can start doing that, and we'll finish the episode with doing a small grid fighter for the capital ship. Let's do that. All right. Yeah, I don't have any plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I know I want some heavy armor, so I will get that on the hotbar, and I want to use a rail gun, and it's going to be hydrogen because I just feel like ion is too slow to go. So those are my 3 things so far. I guess I'll just start building and we'll see where we get to from there. Yeah, that's the only thing I got. We'll start right there. Oh man, I'm already stuck. I want to keep the cockpit in the back because that's safer. Hydrogen tanks are going to be explosive, so I need to watch out for that. But I don't know how to fit these on and have enough hydrogen to get where I need to go and have guns and all that stuff. But I'm losing where I'm at here with the wireframe, so maybe I'll weld this up and then we'll just go in stages like that. I think that's going to be the best way to do this. So let's do that. That'll be easy because I have my fancy welder here. Welder piston. Nope, not you. I want you first. And we'll turn the rotor on. That should have good enough clearance. You. Spinny, spinny. Nice. Turn our welders on. Our sensor is on. Now we can go to you. And you should weld up real quick. That should be easy enough, right? Why'd you stop spinning? Spin again. No, not projector. I want... Where's your rotor? That is so weird. I don't know why it's doing these things. Rotor lock on, and then it turns again. I don't know. I did send it into Keen. Kind of a weirdness thing. Oh. Turn the lock off. It is acting so strange. Now it's working with the lock off, and it's going the other direction. Confusing. I wonder, do I have limits set on this or something? That is so strange. I don't like it. Maybe if I turn the torque down? Unlimited upper limit. Let's go. I don't know. Unlimited for you. Can I do that? Yes. That's what my problem was for spinning. There we go. All right, let's get the welders back in place. Reverse, and you are on still. Button panel. Turn you off. Okay. So we'll stop this where we can look at it the right way, and then we'll go from there. I don't know if I want to keep this layout. It's just really hard because I don't have an idea in my head on what I want to do. So I want to keep things simple and compact, but it needs to pack punch. Stop. That works. So I have so far just a cockpit, some downward thrust, and a lot of forward thrust. I want to connect on the bottom because that's where it connects on the capital ship. And we need some tanks, and we need some guns, and we need gyros and all the other things. So I guess I'll just keep building from here. We'll see what happens. This thing is not looking real great, in my opinion, but I'm gonna weld it. We'll see. I should have superconductors for that railgun. This is a tough build for me, and I don't know why I'm struggling. I don't know what's going on. Welder piston, turn you on. Go forward. Go forward. Weld the things, and we'll turn you back on. Get some stuff done. Okay, that's that. We can reverse you. Good enough. Cool. Welders off, retract you. And then we'll turn our rotor off when it comes around. Lock is... Oh, that was a button panel. My bad. Print your rotor, please. Now I'm gonna wait for it to come around and then turn it off. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's ugly. That is real ugly. I added 2 more tanks, so that's a good thing. That's 10 tanks. I still need upward thrust and a reverse thrust, which I think we can do fairly easily. But I do want to put some gats on this thing too, so that's going to be a thing. Maybe... Oh, it's so hard because I'm down here and I gotta have it up there so I can weld it. Can I jump to this? Yeah, and then jump right back off. Nice job, Bearded. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, this is just weird. I'm just not really digging this. I could probably put some Gatling guns on the side of this. Let's give that a shot. That's 4 Gatling guns and a railgun. I think that's okay. We better plumb you up so we know what's going on. Okay. I guess I'm to the stage. Oh, I should probably add some reverse thrust and upward thrust. And while I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna get rid of you and use conveyor junctions because that's just gonna make it easier for attachment points. Kind of like the cleaner look of the armored conveyors, but you gotta have the attachments, man. We gotta have them. Alright, so before I weld this next stage up, let's do some stuff. I want to do, probably a timer block and an event controller, at the least. Alright, let's weld this up, see where we're at, and see if we can make this look pretty. Alright, looks good. Gyros in, guns are in. It's not the greatest as far as firepower goes, but you know, it's a thing. We're gonna need lights and armor and probably a landing gear somewhere. Okie doke. Let me see if we can do this. Oh, I have a question for myself. Can I pass the small railgun sabos through the connector here? I didn't ask that question. Oh boy. I guess I could line this up and do a small inset connector, maybe get that connected and try, because I don't want to get too far into this and then find out I can't load the ammo. Can I lock you? I cannot. Dang it, it's so close. Look at how close you are. And I don't want to just undo you because that's a lot of welding and stuff I'd have to do by hand I don't want to do. Let's see if we can make some. We should have some small grid railgun servos. So small railgun servos. Okay. Let's see. I'll take you. I guess I'll get rid of you again. And let's go in here and see. Can I put you in there? Yes. Oh. I think he was taking it. Shit. What is going on here? I'm in this connector. Oh, because it's merge block. So it's not merge block, but it's part of this. But it's all a subgrid. So it should only see that inventory, right? This is everything. This is the ship. This assault cannon turret and stuff, I don't get it. So if I just look up railgun. What is going on? Why can't I see you? Railgun. R-A-I-L-G-U-N. Right there, it did take it. It says no conveyor. That is so weird, but it took ammo. Now we know. Ammo will pass through that small conveyor system. That's a good thing. I can continue to shape this weird thing out. It's kind of just looking like a ball. Which I don't know what to think about that. So we'll see. I'll keep shaping this out and then I'll bring it back in and we'll kind of see what it looks like and we'll go from there. We must press on. Okay. I kind of got a shape going here. I'm not really digging it still. I don't know, but I'm losing sight because of all the wireframe. So this is all heavy armor. So we're going to just weld this up, get this in and see what it looks like. And then I'll have to work on more of the sides, I guess, and then the top. And then I don't know what to do about this back part. It's just looking like a big butt, but we'll see. If it's functional, I might just deal with it. I don't know. It's going to be heavy. And I still have some room back in there. I can tuck a couple more tanks away for more hydrogen capacity. So we'll try that, but let's get this welded and we'll see what happens. I don't know if a different color would help this. I'm not sure. And the bottom's kind of interesting. It's really hard. I might change out these couple blocks here. You and you. Maybe not. Maybe. I probably should. But I want to get the back kind of rounded out and then figure out the front and the top. So I guess we'll just keep going and see what kind of monstrosity we come up with. It's looking ugly. I don't know what to say. But we'll keep going. I'm so confused right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Dang it. Let's take a look. I need to figure out this top section. It is so confusing to me, and I think it's because I haven't welded anything up yet. So let's just see what this looks like. If I do you guys, oh man, do I do you? I could do that. And that would give me some protection there. So you, and then it was you and you and you. Okay, that's okay. I added a bunch of batteries. There's like 14 batteries in here. An antenna, an action relay, to put a remote control in, and a camera. So we should be good. Oh. And I keep falling. Should be good there. The back is just kind of I don't know what to do with it. Ooh, and I did put reactors in. 2 of them. Small reactors. I figure I have the uranium. Take advantage. More power. So there's that. That top section is the last section I just don't know what to do with. But overall, I'm not too unhappy with it anymore. Yeah, I feel like I just need to like fill you in like that, maybe, and do something. I mean, I like my tail wings, so maybe I'll do a tail on the back, but I don't know if that would just make it look weird or what. Maybe some plating. Maybe that's what I'll do. What if I just get rid of you? Get rid of you for now, and I'll think about it. We'll weld this up and we'll see where we're at. How about that? Welding type. All right, let's move that piston out. That would be you. Oh, that was out. I need to go out further because I set a limit on it. That's what I did. Now you'll reach all that, right? I think so. Yeah, a couple more things in the middle. Everything should be there except for just making it look nicer, but it...
Energy low.
My energy's low. I just don't know. I think what we'll do is we'll cut her loose and we'll see if it even flies, because there's not a whole lot of thrust on there. Turn you off and retract you. And we'll retract you. We'll turn our rotor off. Get to the right place. Nice. And then I still want to see if I can't get it connected on a base here. So I will need the connector. Okay. It's here. I don't know what to think about it. Let me get some steel plate real quick and make a little ramp. All right. Up the ramp, Bearded. You can do it. Go. Whoa. And you should be able to connect. Yeah, I'll have to jump in the cockpit for that. Let's see what it looks like. Woo. It's just like a little pod. Little fighter pod. Maybe I'll just call them the fighter pod. So if I go in here and look up my connector. Small connector. I don't know why it says no conveyor, because I just tested it. It's fine. I should be able to lock it. I'm locked. Cool. All the thrusters are on. I haven't programmed. Uh-oh. I have these. Oh boy. I have an issue with thrusters. I'll have to look into that. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think it's just a conveyor issue. And I should be able to look at that. There it is, though. The little fighter pod. Okay. I think I've got the essentials set up. I haven't set up the event controller, but everything else should be good to go. We'll recharge our batteries. We're going to refill our tanks. And we'll turn our thrust off for a moment. Okay. So once our tanks are full, we'll give this a shot and see if everything functions. Okay, we are at 100% for our tanks. Let's see how this goes. We'll just start with that. We'll turn our thrusters on. We'll turn our tanks off of stockpile. We'll turn our charge off of our batteries. $11 hours of power on 40% of our batteries. It's pretty quick. It ain't the prettiest thing, but I think it'll work. Cool. I like it. It's spunky. It ain't pretty, but she's spunky. So I'll have to change this connector out for a small connector, but this will fit nicely right in here. Set you down, lock you, and there we go. The Fighter Pod 1 is built. Well guys, I think I'm going to end it there for today. We got a lifter built, we got a small grid fighter built. It's heavy armor, it's got rail guns and Gatling guns. I like it. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but hopefully it's effective. So next episode we'll try that out. We'll continue to build on the capital ship, and we'll see if we can't maybe do a liftoff. I really want to do a liftoff. I don't know if you can tell, but the last few episodes I just want to lift off with the capital ship and get out of here. But I need to grind down those jump drives so we can get the rest of the ions in. I'll work on that in between episodes, and then we'll see where we get to from there. So hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, take it easy everybody. Have a good one.